Welcome to Brain Vision.
So the time constant for the RC circuit is given by equation 26.7. So according to that, time constant tau is equal to R times C. So, oops. So plugging the values of both, we get the time constant to be 132 milliseconds. Take care of the order of the units while doing this calculation. Now, during the charging cycle, the charge and the voltage on the capacitor increases exponentially as in equation 26.6b. So, voltage is the total or the maximum voltage times 1 minus e to the power minus t over tau. And from here, we can solve for t. So t comes out to be negative tau ln 1 minus V over the maximum voltage. Now we need to find the time it takes for the circuit to reach 90 volt. So V is 90 volt. So this is tau, then V is 90 volt and this is 100 volt. And we get the time to be seconds or 304 milliseconds. So this is the time needed in order for the voltage to reach 90 volt. So now coming to part B. So when the neon bulb starts conducting, the voltage on the capacitor drops quickly to 65 volt and then it starts charging again. So we can find the recharging time by first finding the time for the capacitor to reach this voltage and then subtract that time from the time required to reach 90 volt. So let's call this V2 and this is V1. And this was time 1, which was the time needed in order for the voltage to reach this value. So now we need to find T2 using this same formula again, but V should be now V2. So again, we plug the values and we get, so 1 minus 65 volt over 100 volt, and we get this time T2 to be 139 milliseconds. So now that we have T1 and T2, we can find del T, which is the recharging time, and it should be T1 minus T2, and this comes out to be equal to 165 seconds. This means that T3, which is the okay sorry del T is the change in time uh, and then the recharging time, and therefore T3 will be 304 milliseconds plus this del T 165 milliseconds. So this is equal to 469 milliseconds. So this is our required answer. And for the last part, the spreadsheet is already, I have attached the photo, and the photo used for this problem. Sorry, the spreadsheet used for this problem can be found on the media manager with file name PSE4 underscore ISM underscore chapter 26 CH26, and the extension is XLS, and this can be found on tab problem 26.9c. So this is the time needed for the this is the time for the in order for